Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC light heavyweight division title. All right, here he is making his way to the octagon and looking to leave as the new UFC light heavyweight champion. He is the #1 ranked 205-pound contender and is finally realizing the title fight here tonight. He believes he has a lot of advantages in this fight. He believes he's the better man. Look at the confidence on his face. No UFC jitters for this man. He is out to prove tonight that this champion is a one-trick pony and that he is the best light heavyweight on the planet. We'll see if he can turn those words into actions here in short order. Well, he has joined a long list of Hall of Fame types: Chuck Liddell, John Jones, Daniel Cormier. Now this man is the hunted at 205 pounds. He is the UFC light heavyweight champion. He has defended the belt. He has proven without a shadow of a doubt that he's the best 205er in the world. A lot of momentum with the challenger here tonight, though. A lot of people think we're getting a new champion. The champion is not among those. We'll see if this man can walk out the same way he walked in as the undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Miragliotta. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 33 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Teixeira.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, not fight.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself thinking this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
All right, close guard now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Teixeira's back in full mount. Solid strike on the ground. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Glover Teixeira.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Close guard. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Side control now able to isolate the left arm, and this could be the beginning of the end, DC.
He isolated that Kimura. Look for him to step over with his left knee, lift his opponent onto his side to try to get the angle to finish the submission.
In the fight. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
26 total strikes have landed for Glover Teixeira.
That's a big strike right there. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
All right, single collar tie now. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch.
Beautiful leg kick throw.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Single collar tie now. And now he's got that tie clinch.
Huge knee lands from in close. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head. Changes levels now, DC.
Oh, man, he was in a single, got to a high crotch. Oh, my God, he switched the law to a high crotch, rotated him and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. Effective punch there by Teixeira. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Big kick.
Beautiful straight right hand. Oh, big left hand there. Oh, straight right. Oh!
He's a close. He's hurt bad.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is
Oh, nice job to
unbelievable.
defend the takedown and scramble to his feet.
Nice punch lands over the top.
5 minutes in the books. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
All right, round 2. And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that one.
Big knee lands there. A little single collar tie there.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Stuffs the takedown, no problems.
And this dude's cashing chips. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, he landed that knee to the midsection. Gotta think his opponent's gonna feel that one.
And he's gonna continue to throw that strike because he knows.
All right, so a near perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first. And this might just be a matter of time.
Oh, wow, oh!
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from Bob. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
Oh! You don't see this very often. Most times it happens at a family barbecue. The only time we've seen it in the octagon is Robbie Lawler versus Ben Askren.
Brilliant submission defense there. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up. He's throwing tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut.
Oh, he might be out. Oh!
Lose purpose. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, straight right. Tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Attacking armbar.
Slam to the canvas right there, and a nice way to fend off that armbar attempt by his opponent. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to...
All right, so he's got his head here looking to set up the guillotine choke now.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition. The side mount as he counters the guillotine. Might be able to sink in a Von Flue choke here. Wow. All right, full guard now, DC.
And put a guy on top. He needs to build posture or just go to the next position. Start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating. You need to be framing. You need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react real quick.
Got the single collar tie.
Straight punch lands. That right hand hurt him a little bit. I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
And he landed the right hand there.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Single collar tie here. Beautiful hand skills here, the right then the left. And here he is back in familiar territory in the clinch.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear great timing on that beautiful takedown.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots to the top.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Oh, tags him with the left.
That left hand has been really effective tonight.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Oh, nice. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Not tapping out tonight. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knee.
Pseudo throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission.
All right, feet on the hips here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Oh, damage done. Bleeding from his cheek now. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his postures. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations. Gotta be careful, armbar.
He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch.
Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the...
And this might just be a matter of time. Side control now, DC. When you get side control in the fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control of the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Relax. It's okay. Let's get our elbows a little bit tighter this time. Throw your combinations hard and fast. Get those...
You ready? You ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here.
He can barely stand.
Oh, there he goes, attacking that lead leg to the outside. Nasty kick there.
Nasty leg kick. You gotta slow down your opponent. He knew his opponent wanted to move a lot tonight. This is the first step in getting him to slow down and fight at your pace.
Oh, there's a takedown attempt, unable to get the fight to the ground. Nice job by the opponent.
Nice job by the opponent defending the takedown, but now he is going to have to mix it up again. The first shot will not work. He's got to go 1, 2, 3 at a time to try to overwhelm him, to give him too much to process to try to get this fight to the ground. Nice straight punch. Really limit the momentum.
Oh! Huge right hand!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Nice.
Oh! All right, so he's landed some good shots.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish. He got him fast!
Close guard.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Oh!
And this might just be a matter of time. Somehow stays in the fight. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine. But the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back to his hooks in, try to choke, or... This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Now, oh, quick entry.
Great single entry, rotates the high punch, taking it for a ride.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Glover Teixeira. All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent. Uh-oh.
Throwing up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck, and he will have to submit. Why is he not recognizing this right now? He's got...
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Against side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there. Open St. Preux has got to like that transition there. And there it is! Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the man they are all chasing at 205 pounds, the UFC light heavyweight champion, and what a way to get the job done tonight with a submission victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 5 seconds of round number 4. For the winner by submission, and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Jamahal Sweet Greaves Hill!
Well, there are few things as exciting in this sport as the crowning of a new UFC champion. Congrats to the new light heavyweight king, and at 205 pounds, he joins a pantheon of UFC all-time.
I mean, he joins a laundry list of great fighters. Randy Couture, Tito Ortiz, John Jones, Daniel Cormier. I mean, so many great fighters have held this title, and this man's name now stands amongst the legends of the UFC.